What is up, dudes, dudettes, and dudes who defy description? And a warm welcome once again to OzsomeFun in Minecraft with me, Oz. Hold on, I can hardly see you here with these goggles on. That's better. I can actually see you better now. Now, I am, of course, dressed as a Ghostbuster today, and I hope you enjoy this awesome little skin that I had a load of fun making. As you can see, it can include on the back the actual Proton pack itself, which is pretty cool. Today we're going to be learning how to build this final build in our Ghostbusters series, the awesome Ecto. In, of course, our last episode, we created this little bit of map art with the Ghostbuster logo, and that was a ton of fun, and it's coming very handy for decorating the outside of the Ghostbuster headquarters and for decorating today's build, which is, of course, this lovely Ecto. Now you can see there, it's Ecto in all her glory with the Go Faster red spiky bits at the back. On the top here, we've got all sorts of funky equipment lighting up and looking absolutely awesome. If you have a look on the inside, we've got some seating there with a steering wheel in there too, and a nice little grill on the front. And this is a very simple but very awesome build. So I'm going to show you how to make it today. Here are all the things that you need to craft it, and as always, I'll leave a full list of these items in the description below. So let's get started on crafting up Ecto. So we begin with our coal block. We place a coal block, 2 spaces in between it, and another coal block with a button on the outside, like so. We then need to place an upside down quartz stair here, so we can just build up with something in the interim. And then just reclaim these blocks in the middle here. But not that quick! God, efficiency 5 seems good on paper, doesn't it? But you gotta be careful with it in practice. Then, in the very front here, we're gonna place a quartz block on this side as well. We have 2 quartz blocks in between here, along with 2 furnaces at the front. The furnace is such a nice block for doing this, such a nice block for building vehiculars. And then we're gonna put a quartz block in the same place on both sides there. A quartz pillar facing this way. It's either horizontal or vertical. It's definitely one of those two. I think it just looks a little bit more like a door. And then we take another 2 coming down here with an upside down stair. There we go, there. And a quartz block on the outside. Then we repeat this same thing on this side here. So that was a quartz block. It's always getting dark. Quartz block. Dun, dun. I think that should be an upside down stairs if I'm right. And a quartz block there as well. And we're going to place underneath our 2 stairs 1 and 2, and that gives us the 4 wheels we need to get her running with Ecto. So the initial base bit there is done. Now I'm not going to seal off the back bit until we go inside and do some of the inside bits. So time to have a quick sleep before the monsters come. Ah, I love my skin. It looks fantastic. And my mystical floating button that we can see there. So the next thing we're going to do is quickly grab our red nether bricky stuff, nether brick stairs and red nether brick slabs. And then what you do is you place an upside down stair here, an upside down stair there. Then we place a slab with the red nether bricks facing bad red nether brick, facing towards us on those blocks right there. Oh, very nice. Yes, you can see those Go Faster stripes working out really well. Looking really nice. And then the next thing we need to do is come inside here. Place down another 2 quartz blocks, I believe, here and here. Yep. So that should give you a 3 deep bumper, 1 from the furnace and then 2 further backs from there. Then the next we want to grab is our quartz slabs to fill in the interior part here, because obviously it's easier to build the interior. So we start by building that, and then if we get lucky, I never get lucky and only break 1 slab, we build this all the way back to there. Perfecto. In fact, I don't actually think we build it all the way to there. I think we take out these 2, yeah. So only as far back as there. Then we need to decorate our interior. So to do that, we're going to use dark prismarine, an item frame, a lever, and a musical disc. Okay. And I built this the other one over there where I still have jump boost. It's so useful. And then we put a seat there, 2 seats there, and that allows us to place this here. I know you could put a second seat in there, but I quite like that. And that's our steering wheel. Is that right? Yeah, in America, this is the side they drive on, right? So this is the side we drive on in Scotland, right? And this is the side they drive on in America. Cool. So if I was to drive this, it'd be super, super dangerous. So it would. Okay, now we come down here. Now the next thing we need to do is then build up a quartz block, 1 there. And 1 on the other side to keep it looking matching and as sexy. Yeah, oh, I've got jump boost over here, see? So I can use that to leap up onto the top there. Now the next thing I'm going to do is grab our black stained glass. I just think that the black glass works nice because I think it, like the normal glass is too clear when it came to building vehicles. It's too clear. And we build this all the way around to meet up with our one at the back there, looking nice. And that provides our windscreen there. Now, while we're here, we should take care actually of the front bit, the light. So put the buttons on first, 2 buttons, 1 on either side on first, then the item frame. Then, if we grab glass, yep, glass pane, that gives you your headlight look that you got going on there. Yeah, looking similar. Now we need to make sure, yeah, we've got our quartzy slabs, and we're going to come, give me jump boost, give me jump boost. Okay, I got it. Bounce off the bed, yay, there we go, perfect. And then we just build our slabs all the way around the outside here for the moment. In a nice rectangle of white slabby goodness. And this marks the top of our cab, but we need to leave the top bit open for decorative purposes coming up next. Oh, that is looking nice, looking nice. Now, if I remember correctly, on the back here, we just need to have 2 upside down stairs like that with 2 black paned glass, just black glass pane. Just, I say the right words, just not necessarily in the right order. And that forms the back of our Ecto 1 there. Excellent. Now, to make it a bit easier to get up there, time to add our ladder. So the ladder goes on this side here. So you're facing that. Facing towards the vehicle, it's the right hand side at the back, and that makes it a lot easier to get up on top and do some things on top. So I think that's, yeah, the downstairs bit looking nice, looking pretty much ready. So we need to go and deal with the top now. Jump boost! Hi-oh! Okay, now the next thing when we come up to the top, we use our Lapis Lazuli, or Lazuli, depends on how I'm feeling, how I say it. Lapis Lazuli blocks, 2 on the front, 2 on the back, and these act as the kind of blue flashing lights on Ecto 1. Oh, I've lost my jump boost from being over here, so I need to come around and use the ladder. It's what it's there for. Then on the inner 4 blocks, we're going to go with a yellow block, yellow wool there, black wool there, and then so black wool here and yellow wool there. And that kind of gives you, there's this kind of bit that they have on the side. I can't remember if it's in the first film or the second film or both. They have this kind of hazard tape thing. So that kind of mimics that hazard tape style design bit there. Then we need to put our comparators, so not facing that way, facing this way, and then we just click the back of them there to light up the back. And then we have to, now which way does the lever face? Okay, so I need to face this way. There we go. And then flick the lever back, and that will light up those, and that, I think that just adds such a really nice touch to it. I don't really know what that's supposed to be, the levers now, other than making the comparators glow awesomely. Then we place an end rod on here with a flower pot on top, and it actually sits on it very nicely. You can put something out. I did have a bit of bamboo in there as well, kind of to look like the sticky out aerial bit, but it's just nice to have a bit more depth. You know, when you look at something and you think it's nice to have like half block here with something on top of it, and then something else that's at a different height, and then this aerial bit being a different height as well. It would be nice if you could place an end rod facing like this way, but it looks weird. Unless, no, I don't think I can't place anything on top, directly on top. there's always going to be a gap. Okay, I think I did this already in the test, that's why I start with that, but it's nice, it's still nice. Then we're going to add our brewing stand next to that here, so we just place the brewing stand like so, and put in 3 of any potions. They all look the same when they're placed in there, so it's just nice to have them there, and it just, again, adds, I don't know, something else to the top there, because there's so much cool aerials and other gear going on in the top in here in the film. So if we then place these like this, so it matches the back, and that is our top bit looking perfect. Now think we're nearly almost there. It is looking very Ecto 1-y. So a couple of the next bits are sort of optional bits. It'll depend what you have in your world, whether you want to do this or not. So it is really up to you, but the one thing that bugged me when I initially came up with the design here is the underneath of the roof, because you want to have that half block showing thing, it has to be this way, and so that can look a little annoying. So what I did is, in my version of it, I placed item frames all across the roof and put the white map that I've used. I'm going to be using this a lot, that we created. So you might not have a white map, and you might think, I broke so much. I broke so much more than I intended. You might not have white maps, or might not want to do them. So this is an optional addition. But I just think it's one that makes it nice. Finishes off the interior very well. Right, and then we need to replace what we broke. You need to fix what you broke, man. Okay, this with I know I can't get in to place the block. I wish you could sit in it and then drive it. That would be awesome. It's just pretty decorative. There's no denying it's pretty decorative. And then we needed our quartz pillar to close that off again. And then this is, again, only if you've done this and created this as well in your world, we can, at the end here, place in our Ghostbuster logo. Lovely finishing touch just on the doors there, so completely hides the aesthetic nature of the quartz pillar on the door, which is a bit sad, but looks awesome. And if I'm not mistaken, there we have it. I would like to have had, you know, something. It'd be nice if there was license plate size things that you could put on, but that is our Ecto 1 complete. So you can see we've got an Ecto 1 with loads of gear happening all along the top there, the flashing blue lights, the other red lights and other lights going on at the front there, this nice furnace grill there that you can see going on, our tires, these nice go faster red spiky bits at the back, whatever those bits are called. Spoilers? Is that a spoiler also? I thought a spoiler was like a, I don't know how to describe it, like the bar that people put on the back of their vehicle. And I just also thought that the dark prismarine blocks inside had a quite nice pattern for a seat there with our little steering wheel on the music disc as well. And I guess the other thing I want to say is there is more stuff I could have done with this, or I might play around with in the future, because I like to use, if people have seen Slimer here, you'll know that I like to use the armor stand data pack for modifying that, and that's how you get things like the bamboo sticking out the side. But I didn't want to fill my whole design and make my vehicle design reliant on that addition that isn't technically in the vanilla game. So there we have it, folks. That is a Ghostbuster Ecto 1 tutorial. Such a simple build compared. It's so strange actually seeing them both there outside Ghostbusters headquarters. It looks really weird, but also kind of cool. And I'm going to be putting this fella behind me in our new build. He's going to have a place, as well as this one. We are going to have a duplicate in our world that's going to have a special purpose in our next build. So our next build is something where cars can go. But what's it going to be? You'll have to find out next time. And thank you to dudes, dudettes, and dudes who defy description out there for taking the time to watch this video and see the very last build in our Ghostbusters sort of collection of builds I've been doing over the last few episodes. We've got the fantastic Ghostbuster firehouse there with complete interior as well. We've got Ecto 1 and, of course, our map art Ghostbuster logo sign that just really makes it just it's just like the cherry on top of the awesomeness that is the Ghostbuster build. And of course my skin too, that I had a lot of fun making. And I think it looks really, really nice. It's all worked out perfect. Remember, this is of course the U of Tube. So you know what to do. If you enjoyed the video, share your love in the various metrical formats. I don't need to describe them because I'm sure you hear them all the time in every video. But if you liked it, I'm happy that you watched it, because it makes me happy to make these videos, and even happier to think they're shared with someone. And if you've got any tips or hints to improve our Ecto 1 build, to add any more details, make sure to leave it in the comments below. And of course, make sure to share any images of any of these things that you enjoyed making as well. My name's Oz, this has been awesome fun, and we'll see you next time for some even more awesome fun. Now it's nighttime, so I guess I better get my goggles on and go and see if I can find myself some ghosts.